Ridge, please stay. Talk to me.
About what, Brooke?
Us.
There is no us. I wish you would get that through your head.
Why do you keep running from me?
I'm not running from you. I just am trying to protect myself and my marriage, that's all.
And what does that tell you? You're trying to protect Taylor, your children, and your marriage from what? Who are you trying to protect them from, Ridge? I'll tell you who. A woman that you share so much history with, so many feelings with, that you can't bear to look at it. Well, look at it. Because she is standing right in front of you, and she's never going to leave. And if you walk out that door, I'm going to follow right behind you. So please, just stay and talk to me. I'm desperate to ask you something. Please just hear me out.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, looking good.
You too.
Maybe you should cut her off.
Who?
Bridget, she's drinking too much of that stuff.
What do you want me to tell her? You want me to tell her that her sister-in-law spiked the punch?
Oh, maybe I shouldn't have done it. I don't want all these kids getting drunk.
So many regrets, huh?
You know, you better just take care of her. I don't want her drinking anymore.
Relax, I'm keeping an eye on her. She's fine.
You know, if Bridget finds out I spiked the punch, she's gonna kill me.
Amber, does she look like she's ready to kill anybody? She's having the time of her life.
But if Rick finds out...
Oh, Rick? Now, that's a different story, isn't it? What would Junior say if he found out that his little wife spiked the punch?
You're not gonna tell him.
Gosh, Amber, I don't know. What's it worth to you?
Deacon.
Hey, come on, look, he's gonna figure it out anyway. I mean, look at this place. It's jumping.
Okay, okay. You go in there and you distract Bridget, and then I'll go get rid of the punch, okay?
Wait, stop. Just let me handle this. It's gonna be okay, all right? All right, some bad girl, huh? Stop worrying. I'll take care of it. Go. She give me that. Yeah, that's a good place to put it. Right down there. Put it right there.
Why? What are you doing?
Because I want to dance with my wife. All right.
Wow, this party sure kicked up a notch, huh?
Yeah. I missed you.
Oh, yeah.
I don't want to talk about Brooke anymore.
Okay, fine. Let's talk about Ridge. You and Ridge.
Ridge and I are going to be fine. We're going to settle our differences.
Taylor, just how serious are these differences?
You know, why are you so insistent?
Because I know Brooke a lot better than you, okay? And she is insistent.
I don't care. She's not a threat to our marriage. Gosh, Thorne, you know, Ridge and I are stronger than we've ever been.
Not today, you aren't.
Okay, so we have one little fight, and Ridge is going to ditch our marriage and run off with Brooke. People have fights all the time in their marriages, and you're really starting to insult me. You're questioning the strength of my marriage.
Look, Taylor, I'm not trying to insult you, okay? Look, I know that your marriage is strong, okay? But Brooke is out of control. And damn it, she is going to make a move on him, and that worries me. You know, I'm glad we did this.
Me too. We needed to get out.
You know, I was actually, I was a little worried that you might not want to come.
Why?
I know that you still got issues with Deacon and Bridget.
Oh, No, honey, that's over, really.
No, nothing heavy, just attitude stuff.
Attitude stuff.
Yeah, I guess I was just hoping that the four of us could become close.
You really want that?
Bridget wants this marriage to work. All right, and it's not going to work without a lot of support, and I think we'd be good for him.
And you really believe this?
Why not? I mean, we were a long shot at best. Who would have thought that we would have made it this far?
Nobody in your family. Well, except for Stephanie, of course.
But look at us now. We're raising a child. We're making a life for ourselves.
Are you happy, Rick? I mean, really happy.
Amber. When I look back at the things I could have done, all the directions, I can honestly say that the only thing I regret is losing you the first time. I'm so lucky to have you back.
This is so perfect.
Mrs. Sharp, you throw a hell of a party.
No, I didn't mean that. I'm talking about you and me. Deacon and me are gonna make this work.
You bet we are.
And I think back to all that craziness between you and Amber, and it's just a distant memory now.
That's all it is. It's a memory.
Hey, girlfriend.
Oh, hey, Ginger.
Ah, nice work. I saw you pour the vodka into the punch.
I hope you're the only one who saw that.
Oh, don't worry about it. But it doesn't change the truth.
What do you mean?
Well, Deacon's in there dancing with Bridget. But you gotta know he's wishing it was someone else.
Look, I've had a really long night and a difficult morning, and to be honest, you're the last person I should really be talking to.
Why is that?
Just because.
Because you're angry with Taylor and you think you might be vulnerable to me.
You said you had a question for me?
Always fighting your vulnerabilities. That must get old after a while. Did you ever ask yourself why you're vulnerable to me? It's because we think alike, Ridge. We think like artists. And Taylor's a doctor. She thinks like a scientist. She sees black and white, and we see all shades. She sees prose, we see poetry. It doesn't make us better, it just makes us different. Ridge, you'll never be happy, truly happy and fulfilled living with Taylor. Her take on life is just so completely different than ours. But then maybe you've already figured that out, haven't you?
What does it do to you, Amber?
What?
Well, watching him hold her like that.
It doesn't do anything to me. Why should it?
Well, look at them. I mean, they're really kind of sweet.
Please.
Oh, then it does bother you.
Not in the least.
Well, you don't think of him anymore? At all? No more fantasies? I thought so.
I haven't thought about Deacon in that way in months.
Well, I bet he still thinks of you that way.
Oh, yeah, sure. He just can't keep his eyes off me, can he?
Oh, wow. Bitter.
I'm not bitter.
Obviously you are. And angry, too. I mean, how long are you gonna let this go on?
Listen to me. Deacon and I are committed to our marriages. Nothing's gonna change that.
Hey, you don't have to convince me.
I'm not.
I know. You're trying to convince yourself.
Am I hitting too close to home?
Is that what you're trying to do?
No, I'm just belaboring the obvious.
What, that I'm an artist? My wife's a scientist? Yeah, I'd say that's pretty obvious.
But you're a great artist. She's a great scientist.
And opposites do attract, don't they?
Yes, they attract. And for a scientific mind like Taylor's, that attraction is really strong. She gets the taste of the passion and fervor of an artist. That's what most scientists would kill for. But for artists like us, it's different.
You know, my wife is not without passion.
No, of course she's not. She lies next to you in bed every night. How could she be? But the freedom and the creativity that you and I used to share in bed.
Logan, come on.
Red, I am just saying that you're married to a professional. She's a great mother and a good wife and a wonderful therapist. She makes sure that the dry cleaning is home on time and the kids have shiny, clean faces every morning. And you two make love every Saturday night in the bedroom, of course, where it belongs. But she isn't very impulsive, is she? Does she break the rules? I doubt it. That must be foreign to her. That kind of spontaneity only an artist can appreciate. And she's a scientist. She lives for her work, discovery, and healing. And I'm sure she doesn't talk about that over dinner with you. What? Did I say something?
No.
Yes, I did. Reg, you know that you and I would share everything. That I would never keep anything from you, and I never have. And that's what we were always about. Openness. Now, isn't that what you want in a partner? Someone who doesn't have to filter her words. Someone who believes, as I do, that there's nothing that can't be shared.
Yeah, I'm a little woozy.
You want to sit down?
No, actually, I want to lie down.
With you?
But first, I'm just gonna get one more glass of punch, okay? Just 1 second.
Hey, no, put this down, okay? Come on. Listen to me. Listen. I'll tell you what, why don't you go to the bedroom and wait for me, and I'll be right in after I do something, okay?
Okay.
It won't be long.
I'll be waiting.
All right.
What you doing?
I just figured I'd get rid of this stuff.
Wasn't a very good idea, was it?
What's that?
What's that? Spiking the punch. These are high school kids.
Rick, I didn't put anything in the punch.
All right, well, then if you didn't put the alcohol into the punch, then who did it? So, are you gonna tell me who spiked the punch, Deacon? I mean, it certainly wasn't any of Bridget's friends. It was you. Not a very good move. Now we're gonna send these kids out on the Pacific Coast Highway drunk out of their minds. Look, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take their keys. We're gonna call them all taxis. Okay? Because if one of them were to get into an accident, we're responsible.
Yeah, I know.
What were you thinking?
I guess I wasn't.
Yeah, I guess you weren't.
Deacon, why didn't you tell him?
I don't know, Amber. Why didn't I tell him?
Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm gonna go get rid of this.
Will you do me one favor?
Not if it has to do with Brooke.
It doesn't. It has to do with Ridge, okay? And I'm serious. Whatever this problem is or whatever you guys are going through, smooth it out, Taylor. Please. Do it today.
Megan? Did you happen to see where my husband went? The steam room. Okay, thanks. Well, that might just be perfect.
Hi. Oh, wow. Everything's kind of spinning.
Yeah? Come here, come close.
Yes.
Good.
You were such a good guy.
No, I'm not. You bring it out in me.
You know what I'm thinking?
I know what I'm thinking. You know, we do have a whole house full of people up there.
Well, that's really not my problem now, is it?
It's a little bit over the top, don't you think?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
Which is exactly where I want you.
There's nothing I would hold back from you, Ridge. There's nothing that I wouldn't share with you. And you can't say that about Taylor, can you?
Marriage is about more than just sharing information, Logan.
No, it isn't. Marriage is about sharing everything, your body, your soul, everything.
I've got to get out of here.
Ridge, we were destined to be together. You can't keep fighting this. Can't you feel it? Don't you have that irresistible urge, that passion, that need? Oh, God, Ridge. I want you so badly it hurts. Tell me you don't feel that same electricity. You can't. Because I look right into your eyes and I know that you feel the same thing. I can see right through you. It'll all work out. Just follow your instincts, follow your passions. Rich, just let it go. And just feel it, just give into it. Just go with your desires and that fulfillment that we haven't felt in so long.
What do you want from me, Logan? Sex? Is that what you're after?
No, I want so much more. I want you to leave your wife. Leave your wife and marry me.